this very moment, collective. You are right on time whenever you're watching this. This reading is timeless. Tapping into our spirit guides, our angels. Please show us what you have for us in this very moment. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And let's jump into today's message. You know what? The cards are very talkative for you today. So the message that I got right away is your intuition is right about them. Your intuition is 100% right. I'm tapping into someone who is very socially dependent. I'm tapping into someone who needs the validation of other people. This could be manifested through a group, or this could be manifested through codependent relationships. I'm seeing that you're picking up on someone either trying to intentionally flip the narrative, someone who has like deeply rooted need for validation. And this could also be your energy as well. Let's actually start here. We have a catalyst to a change in perspective, and we also have needs to break free from social expectations. So this could be your energy, or this could be someone else's energy. If this is your energy, you're really being called to redefine your place in the world, to create your own inner authority, to develop internal security, and step into full acceptance of the reflections that you're having at this time. Spirit is showing you that you might be disconnected from society, and it's not in a black sheep kind of way. It's actually in more of it's going down collectively, and let's remove you up out of the way so that you're not getting the collective karma at this time. There's going to be a new wave of like collective karma that's going to be really unexpected. Now, if you're in that catalyst to ignite change perspective, you might often feel that your ideas might be unacceptable to most people. You might find that you have really unique ideas that people kind of look crazy. Like when you say your ideas or when you share your opinions, people kind of look at you like, whoa, that's not what we're supposed to say. That's not the collective vibe. So you might find yourself in this like super disruptor energy where you're always shaking the table, when you're always disrupting the collective flow. And I'm just seeing like collective is going like a herd of sheep in one direction, and you're one sheep going this direction, you know? And I don't feel like the people around you are really going to understand you, or maybe it's not that they don't understand you, but it's that they won't accept your ideas because it shakes the table, because it's not what everyone agrees with is the truth, so that they can have like harmony, or so that people can stay asleep. So what can I use as an example? Ooh, Spirit just gave me a really controversial example. I don't know if I want to use it, but you know what? Let's do it. I'm gonna soften it a little bit though. So there could be a conversation going on about religion, and you could drop the bomb that like, yeah, I can't say that. You could drop the bomb that, that's why I didn't want to use this example, because it's like you have to go for it all the way or just honestly not bother. But you could be dropping the bomb that, you know, your opinion is that religion isn't real. And you could be supporting this with contradictions in a specific religious text that is absolutely undeniable. So my shake the table hot take about religion is that Spirit could never promise you to another person, because that is overriding free will. So my, you know, religious shake the table moment would be that it can't be real that, you know, any God could promise another person to you in marriage, because that would override someone's free will to make their own decision for themselves. So a lot of people, they look at religion and they use it to support, you know, what they want in this life. And a lot of people get wrapped up under the pitfalls of, I have a promised partner out there and my God promised me a person, but my shake the table moment is that God can't do that, because that's overriding your free will. And that's actually like dang, this is such a controversial conversation, but non-consensual involvement with other people is, I'm like, I can't even use the words I really want to use because they're so extreme, but it's a form of, what do we call non-consensual physical activity? That's what that is. You know, telling someone that they're meant to be married and serve their husband and cook and clean, non-consensual labor is slavery. I hate to be so crass, but that's what that is. So you're serving wait, hold on. Is this play about me? Hold on, because I'm like, hold on. I'm the one with the shake the table beliefs. But you know what? Sometimes you got to use yourself as an example. I'm like, well, no, hold on. Was this not meant to be recorded? Is this spirit talking to me right now? Am I getting my wig snatched in front of my collective? Because I did not agree to that, spirit. I did not say I wanted to do that today. But it's true. And listen, it is what it is. This is my personal, belief in everything, but you may have your own really personal beliefs where it's like, because in my opinion, that's not a higher power I would ever in my life serve. Someone who's condemning you to slavery, because that's what that is. Non-consensual labor. What is that? It is slavery. We're going to move on. We're going to move on because it's getting way too deep. But you may have like your own opinions that are really hard for people to take. You may find that you say certain things and it's like a record scratch moment. And I have literally had that happen to me before when I was having a conversation with family and I said something kind of like that people just don't say out loud. And it was like a record scratch moment and everybody literally just moved on. Didn't even acknowledge what I said. Just, it went so silent. And then everyone just moved on. So you may find that things like that are happening. If you can convey things in a palatable way, you can become a great catalyst for change for people. So you may take that on as your personal responsibility. But there is definitely a catalyst in perspective that is being called of collective, and the people who are asleep or continuing to believe certain things are 1000%. I won't say getting karma per se, but experiencing consequences. So your intuition is 100% right about these people. I feel like you're kind of torn collective on, I feel like you're torn on whether you should turn your backs on them or not. And I think it's important to remember that, you're not spirit. It's not your job to save people. It just isn't. Leave that to destiny and fate. Things are always things are always going to go down exactly as they're meant to. And you don't have to play Captain Save them at this time. But your intuition is telling you that you're shifting into a new belief system that would be really disruptive to society. This may be you shifting into a lone wolf journey, even if you've always been like socially centered. This could be you going on a lone wolf journey temporarily, not forever, just until you can meet your new tribe. And also, you may have this is what was making it external. So we have instinctively gains societal power and connected to the collective mind. So this was what was making me feel like for a lot of you, this is about someone else. I'm getting a 50-50 split at this point. This could be about you. This play could be about you, or this reading can be about someone else you're tapping into. Now, if your intuition is telling you something about someone else, you're 100% right. With instinctively gaining societal power, this is someone who really has a gift in knowing what people want and what they want to hear and how to maneuver around them. This is a manipulative energy. This could be someone who doesn't see any middle ground and they can be hyper fixated and focused on getting what they want. This could be someone who is self-taught confident. Like they taught themselves how to appear confident. This could be someone who has gone out of their way to practice facial expressions, to practice light and dark psychology, to learn how to get what they want out of people completely undetected. You're tapping into it though, collective, and what you're feeling and thinking and observing is 100% true. So I'm seeing that you're going through an internal shift and you're being separated from that hive mind. You have an opportunity, if you want to take it, to change people's minds, because you also have this gift of being able to tap into people and tell how to communicate certain things in a way that can be accepted by them. The problem is when you do that, you feel like you're watering down the point, and that kind of keeps people stuck. People like to oversimplify things, and they like to water things down to the point where the point isn't even the point anymore. anymore, and you don't really know what you're even trying to say and what you're really meaning. And people leave these conversations feeling comfortable, and they go out into the world and they're exactly the same as they were the day before because they're not being told exactly the truth. So it's probably going to be really frustrating, but I just saw 1000. You do have that ability, if you choose to. Connected to the collective mind is someone who can be quite absent-minded, someone who's very charming and entertaining, more someone who you can kind of like talk to. This could be a poet, a songwriter, someone who's really good with words, someone who makes music or is really good with entertaining and putting on a show and being really charismatic. Sometimes these are people who can be really idealistic, so they can come across as quite delusional. This is a 50-50 split. This could be about you. This could be about someone else. Regardless, though, your intuition is 100% right. If you see your intuition calling you in a certain direction, Spirit is not calling you. We got the Hermit card here. Spirit is not calling you into hermit mode just so you can be alone and lonely. Spirit is calling you into hermit mode so you don't get got, because the collective energy is coming in. We got the Death card here. There is a huge ending. And I'm not a real big like new world order kind of person. I'm not a really big, there's a part of the collective that's completely dying off and only the real ones will, make it kind of thing. I'm not really that kind of person that really believes that, but this is very much so giving that, not gonna lie. There is a clear collective splitting, and Spirit is making it so internally uncomfortable for you to be inauthentic. You cannot fake the funk anymore, and you may be experiencing this with where it's like left and right you're offending people, left and right people are getting upset with you, left and right you're going out and you're returning home and you're like hyper fixating on things that you said and feeling really frustrated that you said that. Spirit is making it really uncomfortable for you to stay in these certain places and with certain conversations. We have the Page of Cups reversed and the Nine of Wands reversed. This person does not want to help you. If this is about someone else, they are faking like they want to help you just to get close to you. Page of Cups reversed is honestly just so weak. Like they wouldn't even do something small if it would benefit you. I'm talking this person could have a buy one get one free coupon for coffee and they wouldn't give you the free one. I mean, it literally does not benefit. Like they wouldn't do the smallest thing that would benefit you. So you're 100% tapped into that. This is a hater energy, and yes, it can manifest even in romantic relationships. If this is a romantic partner and you're low-key feeling like, well, do they kind of hate me for real? I mean, yeah. Honestly, I really feel like they don't want to support you and they don't have like, positive thoughts and feelings about you. They're not actually trying to help you. What you think is 100% true about this person. We have the King of Swords, Eight of Pentacles reversed, and the Knight of Pentacles reversed as well. This could be in the form of divine intervention. The Tower moment, like the Tower moments that happened, it's when Spirit kind of has to come in and shift things because we are too comfortable and we won't take the action required. So this could be a fall so that you can rise. Knight of Pentacles reverse can be some lost money or a business idea falling through. Eight of Pentacles reverse could be something that has been in your life that has been supporting you for a while also falling through. This could be you're getting priced out of that apartment. And instead of looking for a new apartment while you had your most recent lease, you didn't, and then you get priced out. So you have to look for something. The end result is still the same, only now you don't have the time and the free space to look for something that's like really, really good in a good area that you like, and that's the right size and that's the right style. It's like you kind of just got to take whatever because we sat on this too long. So don't wait for a Tower moment to happen. Knight of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Pentacles reverse. That could be something that feels really bad, not gonna lie. That's usually a loss of something material. This could be the loss of a car. This could be someone stealing from you. So say you're hanging out with a friend group and you know that you don't get along with this friend group and they don't like you. You're ignoring the signs. I see videos like that on social media all the time where, you have a group of girls in a car and one girl is like so excited. She's she's doing a fit check, or she's showing her outfit, or she's talking to her camera and the girls are giving her dirty looks in the background and she's still hanging out with them. This is giving that kind of energy. If you ignore that, those girls could plot on you, set you up, and steal your sorry. They could really, stuff like that can really happen at this time. So it's better for you to take action before things hit the fan. I just saw 808, so that you can be in your power before, you know, spirit has to come in and, you know, divine intervention and take you out of a situation, or before, you know, people can plot against you and something negative can happen to you. Whatever you're thinking, whatever you know, whatever you're sensing is 100% true, I'm hearing. What else do you have to say to collective spirit? Nice. We got Archangel Michael with trusting heaven. So you do have angels around you who are protecting you. Archangel Michael is an archangel of like divine intervention. He rules over war and protection. And we also have Joan of Arc too here, who is a warrior spirit. So a lot of warrior spirits around you at this time, protecting you and helping you. Archangel Michael, it says, trust heaven. You are safe. Angels stand close. Surrender your concerns and allow miracles to occur. I'm seeing like a big drop to your knees moment and let spirit fix it. It's like a Jesus take the wheel moment, okay? Higher power, please come in and fix it. And I see spirit doing exactly that. And spirit wants you to lean on the higher power and your angels and petition them to help you and to give them permission to move things around for you. We got Joan of Arc with the voice of truth that says, stand strong, focus on your purpose, release the fear of persecution and speak your truth. So you are being called to speak your truth and to share at this time. I'm getting a strong energy of like being loud, a strong energy of when they try to quiet you, when they try to silence you, being even louder. You know, spirit wants you to create that reckoning at this time. Spirit is 100% in support of you sharing your truth. And for the last few people that are walking with the herd, seeing you move in the other direction is very inspiring and also makes them feel like, ooh, maybe, okay, they're standing on business. I really want to follow collective. But then speaking your truth and giving them the truth that they've been uncomfortable to hear as you're walking away and they're losing access to the only person that's above the fray and not being negatively affected by this collective reckoning, that's just enough to bring some people in your direction. The few people that can still be saved will be, and then you'll also be saved. And beyond that, you know, like I said, we got the death card from before. So, you know, things are good. The chips are going to fall exactly as they're meant to. We have ego fracturing experiences and walking in the path between worlds that has come up. So I feel like you're connected to the higher realms, but also you're connected to the 3D. And even that in itself can be a mind F. At this time, you're called to clear karmic debts. I would get some ancestor money. You can find that on Amazon or like Etsy. I like to find mine on Etsy because you can get it more custom. But this is a good time to burn some ancestor money so that you can help clear those karmic debts. You're likely feeling highly sensitive at this time and very spiritually attuned to the higher power. This can also create feelings of inadequacy because you understand the higher realms and you also exist in the higher realms. You're not fully in the 3D. It can make you feel like you're very different. Like I said, I wasn't feeling it in a black sheep kind of way, but even with the example I was giving, I mentioned sheep going in one direction and you splitting. So maybe this is manifesting in a black sheep kind of way where you really are the different one. Very observant. You could be feeling moody at this time. So honestly, it's a good idea for you to be in hermit mode. I know it feels good to socialize, especially when you're a social girl, social guy. But it is better for you to kind of stay away, especially as these new beliefs are being formed, because people just really aren't ready for it at this time. It's better for you to share your beliefs online so that the people who are meant to find you can reach you versus in person where people will just immediately reject it or feel, you know, triggered by it. Ego fracturing experiences can be about you experiencing rejection from the collective and always kind of feeling like you have different beliefs or ways of doing things. This could even be back in, school days, early school age, where it's like all your friends are super boy crazy and they want to go on dates and they want to hang out with guys, and you never felt the desire to do that. Or for my masculines out there, you could have never related to the crash out energy of masculines, where they just want to be destructive, and or they just want to also hang out with girls and see other people. You could have been more about like something more wholesome, and it's like, dang, I don't have any friends that want to do that. I feel like you have a really warm heart, and I feel like you're a rebel, and you've been experiencing a roller coaster ride between like recognition and achievement, but also being overlooked, and it can wear you down. And I feel like the negative aspects of the ego can kind of indicate like a genuine humility and humanity that you do have. The ultimate human kind of energy is rejection and experiencing that pain. So I feel like everything that you've been through has been the most human and the most like in your body experience. And people look at things totally differently than you do. It's like people see being connected to your humanity as always being social, always agreeing, always doing what society tells you to do. But the real human experience is that pain, that rejection, and that difference. And we are all different. So you've actually been more human than a lot of people around you. But because of how we see things as a society, you may feel like you're not connected and you're so different and you don't feel present in your body, but you've actually felt and experienced some of the things that are so present in the body and so human, And I feel like other people are actually further away from their humanity than they know or even realize. Your intuition is 100% right about the transformation that you're going through. But for those of you who this is more external and about someone else, your intuition is 1000% right about them. Stay prayed up and protected at this time. I have white glass candles on my Etsy shop, really good for clearing, banishing, repelling, protecting, keeping you away from someone. So if they're really, trying to attack you, you can reach out to me, or you can always do your own magic as well. Keep up with your own spiritual protection. But I would definitely do something if this is external and you're finding that people are trying to, come at you. That's what I got for us today. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you. I'll talk to you soon.